And we bet. Okay. Monday night. What is this? Sojiro?
Nice.
Wow.
Hmm? Hmm?
What the heck is that about?
All right then.
Let's help out. I'm wicked full. Oh, it's because Futaba's here. How's the curry, Futaba? Delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep, I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the first episode of the brand new anime I wanna watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran head first into a pole last time you went for a walk. Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Oh crap, it's gonna start. Making like a leaf and screw it. Bye. She thought it was delicious. And what about you? It wasn't bad. You say like you're a curry expert. Anyway, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat. Pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might realize by now, but that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mother. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. So that's why you're a bachelor. Shut your mouth. Getting married has never been a dream of mine. Men are idiots, though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her. That was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then, just a few days later, she handed a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything else made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But then, after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. But that curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. So much history. I wouldn't have such a rich flavor without a rich backstory. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. And I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out from the look of me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with, though. She already had Futaba by then, after all. This might seem like an old curry to most people. Like any old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotion crammed inside, so make sure you keep the tradition going.
All right.
Things are getting sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me home.
The rest
Then I'll
is
head
on
back.
you.
Make sure you clean up. Bum, bum, bum. Futaba's still watching anime. Oh my god. She asks for it 3 times a day. She needs a balanced diet. That's exactly my problem. Futaba's still growing. I gotta be strict with her. She needs to eat balanced meals, or she gets the vitamins that curry can't give her. But man, the expression of Futaba's face when she took a bite of that curry, I forget it. Maybe I'll have to stick with curry as a staple, or I can sneak in some veggies here and there. This cooking really can be a labor of love. Crap, I talk too much. See you later. Huh? No.
Our master would like a word with you. Stand up straight and listen closely, inmate.
It seems you freed the heart of a frenzied girl and saved her from her haunted past. Another step has been taken to rehabilitation. You are progressing quite nicely.
My.
Our master bestows words of praise upon you. You'd better feel honored.
By the
By the
more
by.
curious information has found its way to your ears. A scientist's research. It seems that world may secretly be known after all. Furthermore, that very research has been stolen and is now used by those with malicious intent.
Yep. Oh.
I wonder how this will change the approach you take toward your rehabilitation.
Who stole the research?
Allow me to grant you a new power, worthy of your current self.
That's not what I
Though
asked.
you have my aid, be sure not to let your guard down. Otherwise, you may get swept off your feet.
All right.
We shall meet again in the near future.
Time to go, inmate.
%60%. I'm so proud of them. I knew the fans of thieves would pull through. Can you believe they actually took down some hackers? It's cool how they don't reveal what they're doing. Who's the guy that was criticizing them? Akechi? It's pretty lame to just criticize without doing anything yourself. Yeah. I'm a man of the people.
Okay.
And Kodo and Yusuke are scheduled for today. I haven't seen them. What happened to them? Futaba, can you open up? Open what? The front door? Why? When you come to, we're in Futaba's house. You want to meet here and not at LeBlanc? Isn't that more comforting? You never mentioned this. It would be nice if you could hurry down soon. It's scorching out hot out here. You demon. It's like we're meeting at Futaba. Makoto's really going about this seriously.
What
What?
is that supposed to be?
Don't worry about it.
What in the world?
Such avant-garde design. You have excellent taste.
Let's get started, shall we?
What do you plan on doing?
I'd like to simply have a normal conversation. That is the basis of true communication, after all.
Will that be enough?
I thought it would be best to start off just by learning some more about each other. Don't think too hard about our conversation. We're just going to talk about ordinary topics today.
And what do you mean by ordinary topics?
You know, things like food or the weather.
Makoto.
Well then, let's begin with food. What do you like to eat, Futaba?
This is how you talk to people.
Organic ones. That wasn't exactly what I meant. Let's try a different topic. How about the weather? I heard that this heat wave is showing no sign of stopping. Dunno, I haven't been out. Oh, right.
The window's not even open.
Makoto's getting overwhelmed.
This is odd. It wasn't supposed to go like this.
You calculated all this in your
By the
brain.
way, Yusuke, what have you been doing this whole time?
Ah, superb.
Super Sentai.
Some of their heads came off when I was moving them, but I made sure to rearrange them pleasingly.
Again, you force Super Sentai man.
My children! What have you done to my children?
But they appeared to be quite shoddily made.
They're from Phoenix Rangers Neo Featherman! No, Yellow and Pink's heads, and Red's been hacked to bits! This is all Inari's fault!
Inari.
Inari?
You know, Inari sushi? The tofu things foxes eat in the old stories? What kind of fox doesn't know that?
Inari.
Oh, they were in the perfect poses, too! It was so much work getting them set up just right. You wouldn't know aesthetics if it hit you in the face, Inari.
How dare you say that to me? Of all people!
Sheesh, that's not a conversation anymore. It's a full-blown argument.
Yeah.
I see. So their versatility allows you to recreate almost any dramatic scene you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. Victory is great for action, and Neo's got the best transforming suit. So cool.
Fascinating. Art depicts a flash of inspiration, but models offer a much different means of enjoyment.
Huh? Take a look at that. Futaba's having a regular conversation.
It seems she doesn't have a problem talking to others as long as the subject interests her. I suppose the topics I brought up were not the right ones.
Oh, really?
So this is all I gotta do? What a breeze!
In that case, we should advance to the next step. How about we have her spend time in someone else's room?
Yes. She hasn't had many chances to leave the house yet, so that would be the perfect opportunity. Don't set the bar so high! Well, I guess in that case... I've left tomorrow to An and Ryuji. He'll be there as well, so you'll be okay. Can I wear my mask? I think it would be best if you didn't.
There's really no telling how tomorrow's going to go.
Not bad for her first time. She's got a long way to go. Dude, people are so pumped. They're talking about how the fan thieves took down Medjed. Mishima's website has got a shit ton of comments flooding in too. The news coverage has been pretty insane as well. Yes, they have only spoken to the Phantom Thieves for the entirety of today. He's been getting attention all over the city. So how's the one who helped us take Medjed down doing? Futaba-chan. My Phoenix Rangers almost met their demise. It was Yusuke's fault. Don't complicate things further. Anyway, things didn't go perfectly, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Tomorrow's goal will be to spend time in someone else's room. Futaba's is a difficult personality to handle. Good luck, you two. Shut it, Inari. Alright, it's our turn next. See you tomorrow, Futaba. We have so much to talk about. Ooh, I can't wait.
Lady Ann and Ryuji teaming up honestly worries me. But I guess we'll see what they can do.
Another soldier? What is this? Dun, 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 dun.
I'm burning up.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. So is it safe to assume that the hackers lost? Everyone seems to be celebrating it online. Yes, I think so. Nothing bad actually happened, so it looks like we're all safe. They admitted their wrongdoing on their own. If our superiors could do that too, it would be real nice. I think it'd be better if that happened to every company. You don't got no fantasies where you're from, huh? Yeah, that's the power of Japan. The fantasies are awesome. They're like a manga come to life. But I mean, you can't rely on them for everything, right? Huh? Why not? So what treat us? Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Salute me, I'm the king of the police, the head patrol officer. Hey you're one of those fanatics, aren't you? You're under arrest. Can't you let me off? Arresting people is just my job. Just stay real still, let me cuff you. Why, I can't find my handcuffs, sorry about that. Salute. Now my parents are telling me not to be a loser like Akechi. Mine say the same thing. My mom said not to get all proud and arrogant and stuff. You're right, don't listen to her. Grown-ups lie all the time. I know. My parents were supposed to take me to the zoo the other day, but they broke their promise.
How can I help you?
Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. The fantasies are real entertaining, alright. I can drink to them anytime. Not even the fantasies can change a drinking. Funny, I wish they'd take my liver instead. I'm gonna post on the fan site one of these days. What would your request be, Pops? And let's see. How about something like, I'd like some more affection from my wife. I wish Medjed had just taken the whole system down. Then maybe those stubborn old bureaucrats would finally have gotten that picture. Inefficient operations, useless, just try harder philosophy. You can only get so far in old school practices. Melon pan. Old man's fist. Medium burn. Oh, the Jazz Club. Is this still open? As leader of the fantasies, maybe you can invite one of the members here. I wonder what everyone's up to. Oh, looks like the minors, they will serve non-alcoholic cocktails. Looks like tonight's cocktail is Power Fizz. The taste of this drink will give you power and luck. You'll be able to defend yourself against anything. Looks like there are days a singer comes in. The singer's coming in on 8:25. Sounds pretty adult, huh? Team members you invite to the Jazz Club will have their personas strengthened as well as receiving other helpful effects. These effects differ depending on what day of the week you visit. If you visit the Jazz on the live singer, a special cocktail will be served. Also, the effects of the cocktail will be doubled if it's a weekday.
What do you want to do? I see. What do you want to do?
Okay. Who's texting me? Yo. Good luck. Hey, hold it right there. Stop. You need to hear this. This is your chance to meet those mysterious superheroes, the Fantasies. You interested? I'm in a hurry. Relax. This only takes a second, just a few seconds, okay? We're celebrating Mejo's fall with a party event. An evening chat with the Fantasies. Of course, the Fantasies will show up as well. It'll be a fancy dinner, not a bad price. Sounds fishy. What? You scared of the Fantasies showing up? What are you, chicken? Well, in that case, go home already, kid. Jeez, I'm wasting my breath here. Akechi-kun's been getting a lot of haters. So many people left it for the Fantasies. He must be hurting so much inside. I wish I could cheer my dearest Akechi-kun. My Akechi-kun, my eyes, your goo eyes don't really pair with your 5 o'clock shadow. And you've got some nose hairs you need to get under control. Is this really supposed to be Fantasies cosplay? It looks like lingerie. Making my dream, our dream, come true is a heavy burden. I wasn't able to shoulder that. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Sakura, I gotta work hard for the both of us. Okay, I'll do it.
Hey!
Hey, what?
Yep.
Yep.
Take your time.
Yep. Who do I go to? Keep an eye out for people staring at their phone instead of paying attention to their surroundings. You see that a lot these days. I mean, what could possibly be so interesting? I bet they're reading Fantasies fan sites. People are really into them. Makes sense, it's all the media seems to talk about these days. Wonder how long this fad will last.
Welcome.
Nothing to left to be found. What is this? Wait, what? But you took over the project, senpai. No, you handle things. Young folk need to experience they can get. Alright, thank you. Knock it out of the park. Drinks on me. Just be ready for an all-night rager. No, I can't. My wife will kill me.
Nice.
Looks like he had a change of heart without any issue. Wow, I didn't realize they were out and about. Are there more people around? Fantasies have become stars ever since they took care of a planet-wide problem. Meanwhile, I haven't made any progress. I can't have that. Yo, listen. Checking Fantasies anthem. Say Fantasy. Say Phantom. Say Anthem. Say Phantom. Say Anthem. Phantom thieves are on the rise, but popularity's taking a dive. They've reached top. I'm at a stop. Got moms back in the countryside. Big city's a hard place to reside. Passion in my head, mess up dead. Say Phantom, say Anthem, say Phantom, say Anthem. How was it, man? Wasn't my performance filled with passion? Phantom, yo, I like your vibe. Keep up the good support, brother. Congratulations, you won 50,000 moolah. Nice.
Welcome.
8:30. 8:30. Yes, guys.
Yeah. Well then. Oh man. Oh, okay. Come on.
Alright, but the Fantasies did again total victory. I wonder how they pulled it off. They really are amazing, huh? Hey, whatever happened to the Catchy Kid? Fantasies buried that guy. Total annihilation. True. Sorry for saying the Fantasies were made up. They're really something else. I want to apprentice with them. I'm glad you're finally getting it. Yep, let me get you something nice from the gift store back home to show I'm sorry. I take it back. You clearly don't get it yet. Hello. Lulu. Lulu.
What do you want?
Oh yeah, I need more bandages. Now the sun.
Welcome.
Okay. I actually don't even know. I guess I've sold you wrong. Because why not, right?
Let's do it.
Excuse me.
You got time right now?
Come on,
Alright,
Sergio. Nice.
Thanks.
Ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba